racing to the moonlight and I'm speeding. I'm headed to the stars, ready to go far and start walking. Don't ever say it's over if I'm breathing. Racing to the moonlight and I'm speeding. I'm headed to the stars, ready to go far and start walking. On a mission to get high up, I know that I'ma die, reaching for a light that I don't really need at all. Never listen to replies, learn the lesson from the wise. You should never take advice from a nigga that ain't tried. They said I wouldn't make it out alive. They told me I would never see the rise. That's why I gotta kill 'em every time. Gotta watch 'em bleed too. Don't ever say it's over if I'm breathing. Racing to the moonlight and I'm speeding. I'm headed to the stars, ready to go far and start walking. Don't ever say it's over if I'm breathing. Racing to the moonlight and I'm speeding. I'm headed to the stars, ready to go far and start walking. Been a nigga since I came out my mama. Thinking God that he never wore a condom. Prove him wrong every time till it's karma. Why worship legends when you know that you can't join them? If these niggas don't like me, they don't like me. Likely they wanna fight me. Come on, try it out. Try me, they put me down, but I never cried out. Why me? Work from the wise, don't put worth inside a nigga that ain't tried. They said I wouldn't make it out alive. They told me I would never see the rise. That's why I gotta kill 'em every time. Gotta watch 'em bleed too. Don't ever say it's over if I'm breathing. Racing to the moonlight and I'm speeding. I'm headed to the stars, ready to go far and start walking. Don't ever say it's over if I'm breathing. Racing to the moonlight and I'm speeding. I'm headed to the stars, ready to go far and start walking.
Yes, guys, welcome back to another video of my channel. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to Jordan Hammond LFC. Yes, guys, that game was fantastic today. Indeed, as you guys know, man, I was doing watch along for it. I don't really know the opposition players. I know the Real Madrid players, but man, Real Madrid is just Real Madrid, guys. As I said before, they're the 15-time champion. They're winning titles after titles after titles, right? This team is not going to be stopped. Carlos Ancelotti is a coach. He always know how to win trophies, man. And getting Bellingham, getting Mbappe is just fantastic. Getting Endrick. This club is good, man. They're good. They're a fantastic club, man. Real Madrid, the 15-time champions. Guys, my special guest is Jerry. He's a Chelsea fan. Big up to Jerry. And Jerry, welcome, bro, to the panel as well, bro.
Big up, Jordan. Big up, everyone, for a very late night stream. So, Jordan has decided to do Real Madrid post match analysis and highlights. The channel is expanding and he has a lot of interest, passion for the game. He is a proper Liverpool through and through, but his love for football, La Liga, a fan of Mbappe, he would share with the world his commentary of La Liga, and whenever he can, the post-game analysis on Real Madrid, the best club in the world as far as history and even the present is concerned. So before we dive deep into it, I'll ask you, what's the success, or what's behind rather than the success of Real Madrid? 15 UCL, a lot of La Liga titles, right? Dominance for the last century. No other team has won 10, not even 8, but Real Madrid 15 UCL titles. The biggest fan following to this date, bigger than Real Madrid, is no other club, right? Manchester United fans claim that they have the bigger fan following, but if we see the three top sources of data, it's all towards Real Madrid. I believe Manchester United are the second in terms of fan following. But if we see the achievement, then Manchester United have 3 UCL compared to Real Madrid 15, which should give you a lot of happiness, right? And Liverpool, of course, 6 compared to Manchester United 3. So, Jordan, what do you think is behind this mystery, you can say, this unbelievable success that Real Madrid always have, in Champions League. We can see three in a row under Zidane. Before that, they had nine. When we all were watching football, there was a time from 2002 to 2014 that they did not win the UCL. But it was all about when will they win the 10th? Because I go back in that era, I have lived through that era. So they won in 2002, but they did not win anything. I mean, the UCL up until 2014. So I remember that decade, 12 years. There was a huge talk. I remember my younger younger cousin, still younger, of course, very young at that time. He was new into football. He would say, "Hey, um, do you know about Real Madrid?" And I was laughing. He's asking me if I know about Real Madrid. He started this way. He said, "Do you know Real Madrid is a historic club? It used to be one of the biggest club in the world." I said, "Used to be? Who told you? Who told you used to be? How can you even say that? How can you even say that?" He said, "Because they have won nine UCL, and the last time they won was 10 years ago. So it's done, it's history." I said, "No, no, 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 no. It's not history." I told him, I'm not a Real Madrid fan, by the way, but I told him, "Look, you're going too fast. You have already uh, ended the history of football by saying that, that because Real Madrid did not win in 10 years, it's all over. They are a historic club. Were a thing, or they are a thing of the past." I said that in 2011. 2014, they won the 10th UCL with Ancelotti. 2016, 17, 18, three in a row with Zidane. 2022, I remember uh, they defeated your great Real Liverpool, right? And also in the 2018 final. 2018 final, they defeated Liverpool, and 2022 Liverpool. So 16, 17, 18, three in a row uh, under the great Zidane, and then Ancelotti came back. 2022 again, he defeated the likes of PSG in the round of 16. Chelsea, my club Chelsea, in the quarterfinal. The iconic Manchester City in the semi-final, and Liverpool in the final 1-0. 2024 this year, again, they know how to win the games in a tough semi-final against Manchester City, who were perhaps, if we go and award points, were better than them, but they grinded that game, the two-leg game, played professionally, played a textbook counter-attacking football, being super organized and clever with each and every move. Took them to the penalties, and in the final, they had enough quality to beat Dortmund. So, Jordan, what do you have to say on this iconic Real Madrid?
Yes, indeed, Fox, indeed, Jerry. This Real Madrid team, for me, I can't stand them, but we as Liverpool fans, this Real Madrid team just doesn't know when to stop. As I said, man, Zidane. Oh my days. Carlos Argel, man, he used to coach a rivalry, Everton. No, he's not. Real Madrid. He's winning trophies. Look, him bringing the likes of Jude Bellingham, Mbappe, Hendrick. As I said from the start of the stream, this coach, Carlos Ancelotti, knows he have a history with us. But I remember, no, as I said, man, that Champions League. If you remember, Jerry, when we play Real
Yes.
Madrid, that when between Ramos and Salah,
Oh
the, the,
yes.
the,
Oh
the
yes. Oh yes.
those two. Yes, indeed, it was fantastic. Well, it was between those two, between those players. But yes, indeed, we are faced likes of Ronaldo, likes of Benzema, and these guys. These guys have been fantastic. One face Real Madrid. We were trying to say, okay, let's try to beat this Real Madrid team. No, they always find a way to beat us. Look at when we signed Darwin, we went to their yard. Look, man, they come to our yard and beat us 5 goals. Jerry, if you remembered, they beat us 5 goals to 1. This Real Madrid team with Courtois is unstoppable. This Champions League, if you face this Real Madrid team, they find a way to come back. I don't know how they come back. They just doesn't lose. If you take the lead, they're gonna come back. But this Real Madrid team is just we have a great history. I have to and I have enough respect for them, despite it's our rivalry when it comes to Champions League. They're our rival when it comes to UCL. But beating this team, as I said, man, Liverpool 6 titles. That is correct indeed. They have more trophies than us right now. Look, Mbappe has won his first trophy. When he was at PSG, he never won a trophy. Now he's at Real Madrid winning trophies. But now, will he win his first UCL? Right? And now, next collection is added to it as well. Carlos Ancelotti is looking for number 16. So yeah, this team doesn't know when to stop indeed. But yeah, they have a great squad, Real Madrid. Indeed, you cannot stop this team. And we have Vinicius Jr. over by the left wing. You have Rodrigo over the right wing. Who's gonna beat this team? As I said, man, look, when they face City, they beat City. They're not called City. They doesn't know when to stop. They also have a great rivalry in the La Liga with Barcelona as well, and they also keep winning the game. But Real Madrid doesn't know when to stop, Jerry. This team with the best goalkeeper. I don't remember him, Courtois. If you remember him, Jerry, he used to be a Chelsea goalkeeper. I remember he used to keep for you guys. And also now he's at Real Madrid. He has been making big saves. Brilliant saves. We went to Paris to play them. We beat them. They beat us. When we did Sadio Mane, and Sadio Mane leave us for Bayern Munich. Where is he now? In the Saudi Pro League. This Real Madrid team doesn't know when to lose. They always find a way to win games. Benzema always scoring goal. Now he's in the Saudi Pro League. Now they have a replacement. They find Mbappe. And now Vinicius is there. Rodrigo is there. Toni Kroos retired. They have Camavinga. They have Tuchimeni. They have lots of players who they can depend on to help them win titles. So this Real Madrid team is fantastic. You cannot beat this Real Madrid team.
Absolutely, 100% I agree with you. And that's interesting in this post game analysis, this post game highlights review. After discussing the history of the iconic Real Madrid, the biggest club in terms of achievement, the biggest club up to this date, 19th August in UK and still 18th August in Jamaica and Canada, USA. Real Madrid has the biggest fan following when it comes to official numbers. So the biggest club in terms of following plus the biggest club in terms of achievement, Real Madrid. But what happened? Jordan, what went wrong when the world thought that Real Madrid would be better than Pep's Barcelona, would be better than Pep's Manchester City with the addition of Mbappe and with the recent addition of Bellingham with Vinny Juniors, they will be unstoppable. Unstoppable. The first game against MOllRCA, they drew 1-1. What went wrong, Jordan?
Yeah, last season, I understand we were in the Conference League, but I just keep a close eye on the Champions League. As I said, man, this Real Madrid team, when they have Vinicius Jr., who's going to stop? Look, Vinicius Jr., it's on the left wing now, Jerry. He's only dribbling. I remember, when City and Real Madrid meet, it was during the COVID. Vinicius cooked Kyle Walker, and Kyle Walker doesn't even know what's going on. He has been cooked. You cannot, if you have Vinicius in your squad, you cannot be beaten. Everybody tried to beat this Real Madrid team. Who's going to beat them? They have world-class goalkeeper, Courtois. Courtois is hard to be beaten. They have a great defense, midfield. Well, pick up to, with this right, yeah. Camavinga. Harry Camavinga. He is good. Well done. He's a great player. But this Real Madrid team doesn't know when to stop. For example, Jerry, if they're gonna be stopped, I they're gonna stop himself. But if they face any opponent, nobody can stop them. Yeah, if you're gonna stop him, probably they have to do it by themselves, stop themselves to let to let it happen for you to win. But Real Madrid doesn't. Yeah, counter attack. You're not going to. You're there. Their players. They're going to score. You cannot let them win. Vinicius Junior. When he get the chance, he's gonna cut in, shoot. Rodrigo, he's gonna cut in, shoot. Both Brazilians are skillful. We know they're not like Mbappe. But yeah, one can cut in, shoot, the other one can do that and shoot. They're fantastic. You cannot beat this Real Madrid team. If Carlos Ancelotti thinks you're going to beat his club, you have to think again. Or try one more year to beat this Real Madrid team. 15 trophies. Which club in this world can have that amount of titles like Real Madrid, AC Milan? I think yeah, they have 7. We have 6. Nobody will not have like Real Madrid. This Real Madrid team is hard to be beat come Champions League.
As you said, AC Milan 7. I believe AC Milan is the second in the list of UCL winners, right? If I remember correctly. After Real Madrid, it's AC Milan with 7. So it's not even half of it. It's not even half of 15 is 7.5. Let's say okay, it's if we round up to the bottom side, it's 7. So the second team in the list has half of the UCL trophies. That's why the fans who are watching, of course, right now, and many fans of Real Madrid will watch in the morning, will watch later in the evening, and later in the week this historic review of the first game of La Liga, when MOllRCA Real Madrid drew. No one had thought, not even the greatest analyst in the history of this world, that it would be a draw. So that's why, we are awake at this time, still trying to think what went wrong. And that's why I have you. You watched the game, you had a keen eye on this game, you made notes, you enjoyed the tea later, you enjoyed the supper, you analyze, and now we are here, to really identify. So let's start with this. We have a lot of questions. So let's talk about Kylian Mbappe. What role did Mbappe play in team strategy against MOllRCA? Do you think he was effective today?
Well, Kylian Mbappe, well, he said when he was young growing up, he looks up to the likes of Ronaldo. I agree with that part. His dream was to play for Real Madrid. That was his dream, Jerry, to play for a team that is from Spain, Real Madrid. Yes, for him, he's now happy at where he has. That is the real reason he didn't sign the contract at PSG. He's he want to go to a club for his dream. He look up to his iconic Cristiano Ronaldo. Go around him. He say he have lots of pictures in his room. That is Mbappe. Now he finally come to where he should be playing. And he's going to really adjust. I want to see what he will do come Champions League. But I think will he help this Madrid team go all the way to the finals? Yeah, I think yes. With him, Rodrigo, and Vinicius, they're going to be a dangerous front three come Champions League. Because if they face one of us from England, either my club or Charlie and Miss Melina and Josh club, you know what's going to happen. They're going to probably cook one of us. So Mbappe is going to probably dribble through everyone. He's good. He's good. I really rate him a lot. But he wasn't even happy at PSG. But now he's at Real Madrid. I think he will do very well at Real Madrid as a youngster. But yeah,
So
indeed.
talking about today, like that's great. So people can have a great understanding. So talking about the game with MOllRCA today, how was
Yeah.
the partnership between Vinny Jr. and Mbappe in the game that that they played against MOllRCA? Did did they
Well,
struggle today?
yeah, they play very well though, Jerry, today. Mbappe linking up with Vinicius, very fantastic. And then Rodrigo. Oh my, this player. was very good. Then he gave it to look man Mbappe should have scored, but Rodrigo said, "Look, it's my time. I, you're just arriving, Mbappe. I know we are teammates, but scoring that goal was fantastic indeed. But he was doing very well. I see him dribbling in the first half, indeed partnering with Vinicius and Rodrigo. Well, yeah, Vinicius is just. I'm happy to see what he's doing. Yes, and also with him, Bellingham as well. He's doing a very fantastic job. He should have been scoring today, but I think he decided that he's not gonna do it because he already scored. So yeah, as I was saying, man, Mbappe will do well for Real Madrid, Jerry. So if he do well, I think he will absolutely win another title. But
So do you think his position would be utilized on the left as I mean in this as a central player as he played
that
today with Vinny on the left? Do you think that is the right strategy because Vinny always plays on the left, but Kylian Mbappe played largely in PSG on the left? I believe Kylian Mbappe is also most effective playing on the left. That's my opinion, but he has played in the center on the right as well. But of course, they can only play one player right on the left. So Ancelotti stick with Junior on the left. Mbappe was in the middle. Uh, do you think this to remain moving forward, or do you think Ancelotti could change their positions, or this could be more fluid?
maybe yes, because Vinicius, I don't think he might probably let Kylian play in his position because when Mbappe when Vinicius play at left wing, he always easily to dribble and also cook the defenders playing at right back. So it's gonna be tricky. But as I said, man, Kylian Mbappe as well can do the same as well, dribble past the defenders. But yeah, it's gonna be really tough there. Yeah, indeed, it's gonna be really tricky to know for Carlos. I think he probably will be thinking within use Mbappe at left wing for Champions League. It's gonna be really tricky because I don't sure if Real Madrid have a centre forward. That's the reason why he let Mbappe play the centre forward and Vinny play left wing and Rodrigo play right wing. So yeah, it's going to be tricky because Vinicius, and those where he wants to play as a centre forward, he's very good as a left winger. So yeah, I think I'm not really sure, but I will see because I'll be watching the Champions League. I will see what formation he will use in the Champions League in the first game of the UCL for his team, and I will see where will Vinny play, where will Mbappe play. So it's going to be really interesting for Carlos Ancelotti to do some formation job with his club, the 15-time champions.
So, talking about the midfield, how balanced did the midfield look to you? Do you see any gaps in the midfield, any question marks you think to compete at the highest level? Uh, or do you think it's well covered to aid the attack? Also, for the defense, when it comes to defending, do you see the balance there, or do you see it needs some improvement?
Well, with Jude in midfield, Jerry, as well as let's as Kamavinga, let's have Tuchimendi. So it's gonna be really tough for him to. But he always knows and he believe in his midfielders indeed. and you have trust in Jude. So yeah, Jude is always gonna be himself. When you have the opportunity in midfield, he's gonna strike them. So yeah, he's gonna really trust Jude in that midfield for Real Madrid. So yeah, I think he will trust Jude Bellingham.
So talking about the loss in so the draw, which to be honest feels like a loss. I said loss, so it's a draw, but it feels like a loss. So what were the factors, in your observation that led to this draw? Do you think it came down to missed opportunities, defensive lapses, or something else?
I think for me, in that game today, um Rudiger, especially I know him very well. Yeah, I support Germany as I know Jerry, but despite they're not really my blood country, but yeah. But Rudiger, he needs to defend. Yeah, it's coming from Chelsea. Yeah, from you guys. But yeah, he needs to know how to defend. Because if he defend that opportunity, I think the game would have ended 1-0 to Real Madrid. I think the game would have finished 1-0. Because chances after chances, Real Madrid should have been 2-0 up in the second half. But Rudiger is not he's not defending well. And Danny Carvial is fantastic at right back. If Carvial did help out Rudiger, I think it will be a different ball game in the second half on Real Madrid. I think if they went to 2, I think Mbappe would have scored the second goal or probably Vinicius. But Rudiger needs to defend. That would have been a clean sheet for Carlos Ancelotti and Real Madrid today, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a great analysis. So please, if anyone is new here, please like, subscribe, and share it with your family and friends. Most important thing is to share with your family and friends. Uh, do let them know about Jordan Heyman LFC. You'll never walk alone. Proper Liverpool fan through and through, and also is covering La Liga among other leagues. So please, you can see his knowledge of the game, his passion, doing multiple streams. Please support him. Very authentic, always do his research and then analyze the game. You can see his skills. So please share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to watch this again. I know this is very late, but of course, once the live streams are done, they are posted just like any video. So you can watch it later, you can watch it in the afternoon, in your office break. You can watch this doing gym or relaxing, having a coffee. You can watch the stream even before next weekend Real Madrid game, because when Real Madrid will play again next week, you can watch this analysis that Jordan is doing, and then you can see all the key points and then enjoy the second game. So, a lot of people think that the live stream, if it's missed, it's done. No, it's still relevant, especially the topics that are covered, so you can watch it later. And please hit the notification bell on, because if you subscribe, then it will not go directly to the notification. You still have to choose the notification bell. Thank you so much. So, a few more questions. So, Real Madrid, of course, and Barcelona are arch rivals, right? And it's a good message. I think someone put it there. I was just coming to that.
So it's Barca, Atletico that is BX Gunner is an Arsenal fan as well. So it's a Barca or
Big
Atletico
up,
will win La
big up
Liga.
BX Gunner. Big up BX
Yes.
Gun. I was coming to that, and I think you read my mind. I was coming to that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hope you are enjoying the post game analysis. So yeah, I mean Atletico Madrid with the addition of Conor Gallagher, and I'm not sure if Alvarez. I haven't checked recently. I think Alvarez is almost done, right? Julian Alvarez. I don't know if it's official or not
Yeah, man,
yet.
he's official, he's an Atletico Madrid player. Yeah, it's
Okay,
a done deal.
okay. So Julian Alvarez, Conor Gallagher. I think two great additions. definitely will make Atletico Madrid very strong. And alongside Atletico Madrid, yes, Barcelona have been struggling, but they still have some very good young players like Yamal, some very talented players, and maybe they still have 12 days to sign like Nico Williams. And in my opinion, they have one of the best managers because a lot of people look at Flick and they just recall that he failed. Okay, we can say that recently with the German national team in 18-20 months' time. But look, not every manager is like Guardiola who will win every season, right? You can always have a bad spell, that's I'll say. It was not a suitable team for him. It was a very young team with a different, you can say a different time, different management. He was not able to implement his philosophy. Yes, he could not deliver with them. But people recently, what I've noticed is people just look at your last run in life and then label you, okay, you are a winner or a failure. It shouldn't be that way. If you go back and look at Flick, because Flick only came into club management recently. He started, of course, in Germany from
Yeah,
the ranks, B division, then had some experience. But he spent more than a decade with the German national team. People forget. They only look, if they say that he failed with Germany, then he has won the World Cup with Germany as an assistant coach in 2014. When Germany won the World Cup in 2014, with Loh, Hansi Flick was the assistant coach. And Loh said that the brain behind the scene was Hansi Flick. He would do every tactical setup over there. The communication side was done by Loh. So Flick was an assistant coach back then for a few, and he was also there uh, for many years. And then he was the technical director, the sporting director of the German national team. So he could have managed a lot of clubs, but he chose to pursue his career with Germany. So if you talk about his recent short tenure with the German side, that was really in transition. You should not forget the 7-8 years he has spent as an assistant coach and been so successful. And he was a sporting director as well. So the first job that Hansi Flick took as a head coach was with Bayern Munich in 2019. And rest is history, right? We all know what he did with Bayern Munich. No other coach has done won six trophies in 1 year like Guardiola, 19 or 20 games, I forgot exactly how many, undefeated in a row in Champions League, which is a record for Bayern Munich up to this date. And the way he defeated almost every big team that crossed his way. We all know, including Chelsea, 7-1 in home and away. 7-1, he defeated Chelsea. So now he is at Barcelona. This is the context I was giving to your viewers. I think he is an amazing coach. They call him the Great White Shark, which is his title, in Germany. Of course, I
yeah,
cannot pronounce that in Germany. I mean, I don't know German. So he's called the Great White Shark. He play, I won't say similar to Klopp, but he has that style. High press, high intensity, very aggressive style of play, and he is very innovative. He at the time he was leaking a lot of goals with Barcelona, but he then managed how to involve one of his midfielders in
yeah,
tracking back, with his left back. So he has been very innovative. So we have to see. Yes, he was, as recently he was not successful, but as I said, with the history I shared, he has been very successful, very clever, experienced coach who has achieved huge things with Bayern Munich from 2019 to 2021. I believe if he has given one or two key players, he can compete. So the question to you, Jordan, is the $1 million question. BX is here. He is asking that, and he thinks that Barca Atletico will win the league. Although Real Madrid on paper looks to be invincible. As I said, Atletico Madrid with Julian Alvarez, Gallagher, and also an experienced coach like Simeone, who knows how to grind result. Barcelona young, they need some key players, but they have Hansi Flick, who is here to win. So the question is, do you think with Barcelona's impressive win against Valencia yesterday, with the addition of the players Atletico Madrid recently recruited, do they pose challenge to Real Madrid for La Liga titles this season?
Yeah.
Jordan.
For, for me answer that part, Jerry, BX Scooter said I think Bilbao can repeat as Copa del Rey winners. Yeah, man, and they did well. I did watch long for that as well. But as I was saying about Barcelona, Jerry. Yes, indeed. I thought as I heard that I think I think Nico Williams was gonna be a Barcelona player, but that was I'm not sure if it's going to happen yet. But Barcelona have a good player. They have great squad. They have lots of Ilike Gundogan. They have lots of I think if Pedri is still there indeed, they have lots of players, man. They have Yamal, they have Marc Andre Ter Stegen. For them to really challenge Real Madrid for the league, Jerry, I think this manager can do it for Barcelona to win the league. Look, we did it for Bayern Munich, but I think he can do it with Barcelona. Barcelona, I have enough respect for Barcelona, Jerry. I remember we did knock them out of Champions League before, if you remember that
Yes.
part.
So Jordan, not as a fan like over here. Of course, we don't have any association as well. I don't have any association too. Uh,
Paper.
but as an analyst, right? It's not what we want, if you understand. As an analyst, as the expert of the game, do you believe that Barcelona, Hansi Flick, can really threaten Real Madrid uh, in the league for the La Liga title? Or do you even think Atletico Madrid can join them for a three-way dance? It could be a three-way dance this season for the league title.
We as talking about that, I have to see. Yeah, I think that will be interesting because Flick, as I said, Jerry, this will be his first game when he start to face Real Madrid. It's gonna be tough, yes, to face Real Madrid, and for him to really beat Carlos Ancelotti, does he have that confidence to stop Carlos Ancelotti? Carlos Ancelotti to keep winning, but Barcelona needs to find a way. Does they have a plan A or a plan B to beat this Real Madrid team? This Barcelona team, yeah, they when they're doing very fantastic, yes, in La Liga, and a club like that with Robert Lewandowski willing to step up, willing be the player to put Barcelona in to the top of the La Liga and also have a chance to win La Liga. It's gonna be tough, yes, but how much goals is going to be for Robert Lewandowski scored in the La Liga this season for Barcelona? It's gonna be tough because when they face Real Madrid this season, it's gonna be between him and Mbappe. Two number nine going head to head. Which one of those is going to score? Would it be Lewandowski? Would it be Mbappe? It's gonna be really tricky there. But for me, I think Hansi Flick can get the job done. But it's gonna be tricky when he faces Carlos Ancelotti, though, Jerry. It's gonna be really
Yes,
tough.
very well explained. Very great, very good analysis. And BX Gunnar has a good point. Yeah, you just put it right there on the screen. When is the last time he's asking? Real won the league back to back in the last 20 years. We will have to go back and check. That's a good point, right? So that's
Honestly,
interesting. And as you
yeah,
said, Jordan, as you said, Jordan, about can Hansi Flick, because Real Madrid we know are very strong, right?
oh wow,
No one
yes
can deny
indeed.
that. Can Hansi Flick with Barcelona with gaps? Should I say that? If that's the right way to put it, Barcelona with gaps at this moment, Barcelona with void at this moment can go and compete with Real Madrid in their home and away fixture. I was talking to a Barca fan, and he said even though if they, let's say, draw one of them, lose one of them, but if they can win other 36, not all of them, but if they can be more consistent, is that what he was saying? Then Real Madrid in those 36 games, they can still win the league, even if Real Madrid can get a 3 to 4 point head-to-head advantage over Barcelona. If you see the point, if Barcelona can somehow beat the other teams or get more points than Real Madrid in those 30 games, 36 games, he said that would be enough for Barcelona to win the league, because you don't have to beat Real Madrid to win the league. You have to get more points in the 38 games. And don't forget, after one game, I know it's only one game, but this is the level of competition we are talking about. Barcelona has already a 2 point advantage over Real Madrid. What do you have to say on that?
Yes, and also as Bix Gunner is, I think there will be a new surprise contender, much like Giorna were last season. Yeah, indeed. Well, yes, Barcelona, indeed, Jerry. I think Barcelona, man, if you they have like when they used to have like have Luis Suarez, Messi, and Neymar, just that was the Barcelona. But now they have like Robert Lewandowski. They have Yamal. Yamal is 17 years old. But I'm not even thinking if they're gonna get the likes of Nico Williams. But yeah, they have if they have that confident to do so, be Meridian, yeah, then they are shabby. I know Hans Flick came in. Will we see if the boys will play Hans Flick football type? I'm not sure. Yeah, I know they're not going to play the Shabby Hernandez football type. They're gonna play the Hans Flick. So yeah, if they go up against these lots of these teams, it's gonna be tricky. Some yeah, they can drop points, they can lose, they can draw, they can win. So yeah, this Barcelona team, they have to keep the players have to keep their head high. Lewandowski, will he be will he have a chance of winning the golden boots? Well, yeah, he probably can score 3 goals in match day one. I'm not sure, but yeah, he probably will take it one game at a time before he start think about winning the golden boots. But yeah, indeed, Barcelona. I think I think this season will be this season for them to really compete with Real Madrid. But is it gonna be it's gonna be a real tricky one in midfield though, Jerry, because look at Bellingham, look at Tuchimeni, look at Kamavinga, these guys, and also look at Modric, right? I think look at Modric is out of retirement and he's still playing, so it's gonna be tough for Ansel Flick. So yeah, Ansel Flick coming to the La Liga. Let me see. Let us see if he's gonna pick his first win of the season. It's got to be tricky between him and Boston. Barcelona, they have a great history with Real Madrid, but let's see what going to happen when they face each other this season, man. So yeah, man, that would be looking good.
Excellent. Excellent analysis. Very well said.
Reds, Reds goal like every season is the UCL. That's where it will determine to be a failure or not. So yes, the Reds. Yes, like he's talking about Michael Liverpool. Yeah, I think Xabi Alonso makes the jump to La Liga next season if there is a big vacancy available. Well, that is going to be tricky for them to know. But yeah, Xabi Alonso, I think Xabi will be staying at his club. So yeah, so I
So
think
yeah,
Barcelona.
we have to talk about the defense. Mallorca, I mean, the in the analysis, post game analysis, Mallorca scored. So, are you concerned if Real Madrid are a little bit vulnerable, especially on the counter attacks of the teams like Mallorca? So, what's your observation and take from that
Well,
from the game?
Real Madrid is one thing is going to really worry us is the new front three. Yeah, as I said before, Jerry, they have Vinny, they have Mbappe now, and they have Rodrigo. As BX Kuna said, all eyes on Mbappe in the Champions League. Fox, yes, Mbappe with his quickness is going to be really, it's going to be tough. So the front three, for me especially, the front three I'm worrying about is the Vinicius, Mbappe, and Rodrigo. So that is going to be the front three is going to worry. But defense, that is really tricky, though. Danny Carvajal, Antonio Rudiger, that is tough, man. The midfield with Jude, oh my days. Courtois in goal, man. He's also going to be probably make some saves in Champions League. Well, yeah, my words is the front three, Jerry, as I said before.
Do you believe that Real Madrid on paper is the strongest team, or do you believe Manchester City, Arsenal, either Manchester City or Arsenal have a better squad than Real Madrid? What do you
Well,
say?
for me especially, every English club that face Real Madrid kicks them out. They kick us out. They kick City out. They that that is
Yeah,
that is
Chelsea also in the 2022 UCL.
real on paper or elite. Well, if they face Arsenal, this is going to be tricky now, Jerry, because I never seen Real Madrid play Arsenal before, or do they? And this Real Madrid team and their players.
I think Arsenal will defeat Real Madrid if they face them in the UCL. I'm saying it now on Jordan's channel. If they clash in the UCL, Arsenal, Real Madrid, especially in a quarterfinal or semi-final with a home and away, two-leg affair, Arsenal will win. Anyhow, sir, please go ahead.
Yes, I think they will do. I think they will do. Well, yeah, they're going to going to their Santiago Bernabeu. That's gonna be tricky, right? Going to Santiago Bernabeu. Santiago Bernabeu is really tough to Jerry to go to, right? That home ground, I'm familiar with that home ground, bro. And going there, you always losing game there. Them do it the same to Man City. Then do it to us. Any English club go there, it's gonna be tricky to play Real Madrid at Santiago Bernabeu.
Absolutely. And as BX Gunner said, that this is where they will be judged. And if they have a deep run and they are neck to neck with the likes of Barcelona, then Barca might take some advantage. So it will be very interesting this season in La Liga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Arsenal, as you already know, BX Gunner, that I rate this Arsenal side. And yeah, especially when I think, or a lot of Chelsea fans think, that Arsenal will win the league over 38 games, then there is some confidence in Arsenal. And if they can do that, and if we believe Arsenal can be that good to be the number one team in England, then why not compete in the home and away? Of course, if they clash, we will all talk about the tactics for that game, in-depth tactics. But
But
right now I believe Arsenal's intensity and youth might be threatening for Real Madrid. This is one area I'm looking at.
yeah, if Arsenal go to, yeah, I know there's Arsenal fans in the comment section. But Arsenal fans, are you confident of going to the Santiago Bernabeu? Because that ground, if you play Real Madrid and you score first, if they're gonna beat this right Real Madrid team, right, Jerry, you have to score probably what 4 goals at Santiago Bernabeu. So if you guys score 4 goals at Santiago Bernabeu and they come to the Emirates, you have to have a chance of beating Real Madrid. You have to score a quick goal, and that's Santiago Bernabeu. If you score 1 goal, next minute Real Madrid are back in the game. And look, they have Mbappe now. So Santiago Bernabeu is not a easy home ground to go to. So let's hope someone can beat them in English club. Maybe us. I'm not sure. Probably it's gonna be Real Arsenal.
Well, look, it's your turn in a way, Jordan. Um, I think I think you yeah, you clashed with Real Madrid in two finals, right? Recently,
Yeah,
with
back to back.
recent, I mean, yeah, 2018 final where they won, and also Yeah, 2022 final where they won. So if you play them again in the final, right? So they have beaten you twice in the final. And 2018, I would say definitely they were better than Liverpool, in my opinion. In my opinion, they were better than Liverpool that year. But 2022, 2 years ago, when you lost 1-0, I was surprised. I think Liverpool were a much better side than Real Madrid of 2022. Liverpool were clearly favorites,
Yeah,
uh, but
yeah,
somehow, they did not create enough. Real Madrid had a great plan. They were compact. They did not allow them a lot of opportunities. So I don't know. I just felt that Liverpool were not that threatening, intense as they were in that league. I believe Liverpool lost. I think you lost the league on the last day of the Premier League, right? In
yeah,
2022 too. So you were amazing that season, and the way you played in that season, just like many other season in the last many years. I and many fans were surprised. In fact, I remember I was talking to some of my friends, and we already like it was one of those final. I know it might be a little bit nervy for you and Real Madrid fans, but the neutral fans already had it in their mind that it's Liverpool who are not even will be, but are the champions of UCL. So what I'm trying to say here that one opportunity you miss. I know you are the best team in England when it comes to UCL, and also the best team in England when it comes to league, with only Manchester United, getting the better of you. So overall, of course, you are the most successful club in England, but you should have the 2022 UCL as well. Of course, you won in 2019 when you defeated Tottenham Hotspur 2-0 in Atletico Madrid Stadium. So Klopp deserved more, in my opinion. Klopp deserved the 2022 UCL and perhaps not one, but I think two more Premier League titles. I think it's unfair because he was competing against Manchester City, who invested four times, at least four times, than Liverpool, and it is unfair. I would say it is unfair. I don't know. Your owners don't back Klopp. They don't really back one
I
of the
mean,
best managers ever. I think better than Guardiola. Maybe you don't know. Maybe I have not talked to you privately about that, or you haven't heard me saying that. Not because you're a friend and I'm here. I say what I feel is the truth. I don't shy away from that. I think Klopp is better than Pep Guardiola, pound to pound, if you understand. Given the resources, I think he punched way above his head, way,
mm,
way above his head. He should have, on merit, he should have at least four Premier League titles, two Champions League titles. So at least three Premier League titles and one UCL is not there in his resume. And one last thing, Jordan Klopp, when he was twice the runner-up to City, the points that he accumulated in those seasons is more than the points teams accumulated that won the Premier League in the last 30 years. Just imagine what I'm saying. As a runner up, Klopp had more points than the winner of the Premier League in the last 30 years. Talk about life being unfair. So I think Klopp is better than Guardiola. You reverse the roles, send Klopp to a City, send Guardiola to a Liverpool with what Liverpool had. Uh, of course, we cannot see that, but I don't think so that Guardiola would have achieved what Klopp achieved with Liverpool. So you had, I would say, perhaps, and we talk about Guardiola as one of the best of all time. So I think we should have Klopp in that category as well. Perhaps
yeah,
as one of the top three managers, I would say, or top two,
yeah,
or maybe even the best of all time. What he has done in the last 7, 8 years.
exactly. Yeah. As BX says on his comment says getting a draw in Spain would be a good result. Okay, then Arsenal still don't have that fabbed world class attacker like, let's say, Asada. Well, Mohammed Salah indeed, the Egyptian king. Saka could hit that level this season. Well, when we meet each other, we will see about that, be schooner. But all right, as I said about Saka, man, yeah, yeah, star boy. Okay, Pep hasn't done it from the bottom to the top. Well, indeed. So yeah, man. So yes, this Real Madrid team, it looks to me like they're look ready for the Champions League, Jerry. I think for Mbappe, he's looking for his first trophy, playing the color white of the 15-time champions. So yes, indeed.
Yeah, it has been an amazing stream. I think one of the first streams we did as a post-game analysis for the Real Madrid game, talk about Real Madrid history, talked about UCL, Liverpool, some of Arsenal, the potential uh, title race with Barcelona, even Atletico Madrid this season, the challenges, strength, weaknesses. So it's amazing. You have set up the foundation of a great season, the La Liga season and the UCL, and of course, the primarily the your club Liverpool, the Premier League is still there. So you have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of shows to do, and you have set up the foundation. And the fans must be excited. A great analysis. Great analysis on the point. You covered it well. You really talked about different variables and how they could play a role in this season. So the attention to detail was amazing. So any final thoughts? What should Real Madrid fans expect? And do you think this season, before we wind up the show, do you think this season will be as easy or as straightforward as people think, given the profile of Real Madrid? Or do you think they can face challenges, just like a shocking result today?
Well, that's gonna be interesting come La Liga for them. Indeed, we know the defending champions and this Real Madrid team. Carlos Ancelotti always get the job done. He always have to. He always know what he has to do. He's gonna do what he have to do with the team. Indeed, they're looking for number 16 now, guys. So yes, and for Mbappe as well, Kylian, he's looking for his first as well. So don't worry because the Real Madrid club football club, they all right. They already have the trophies in the well, that is gonna be massive. Will they add another to their collection? They're looking for number 16. But we will see what will happen. Despite the new formation in the Champions League, but it's gonna be a big showdown for them. So if we face them, if I either, I'm not sure, but I will see because I'll be doing Champions League watch along for every game. Indeed, but yes, I'm looking to see what will Mbappe do, Jerry. I will see what Rodrigo. Well, Rodrigo is familiar with Champions League, even Mbappe. But this time around, Mbappe, you're not gonna play in a PSG jersey, okay? You're playing in a 15-time champions jersey in Real Madrid. So making your Real Madrid debut, your champion debut in the color of Real Madrid. So yeah, we will see what you will do, Kylian Mbappe, Mr. Speed. So yeah, you have a chance. You always sprint and get the ball and have a chance to score goals. But we will see come Champions League. But yeah, Carlos Ancelotti is looking for number 16 in the Champions League, Jerry. Indeed.
Wow, wow. Amazing stream, amazing stream. You heard from the man himself, great analysis, late night show. But don't forget to watch it tomorrow or the day after. Share it with your family and friends. The most important thing is to share this content with your family and friends. Jordan is working very hard. You can see his knowledge, of the game, very passionate, analyze very well, detail oriented. So please support. It's just the beginning of a long journey, of a long successful journey in his pursuit to be a successful sports YouTube creator, and of course the biggest or one of the biggest Liverpool fans from Jamaica. very sincere, very honest. So please share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit the notification bell on. Thank you, Jordan. It was a fantastic show.
Yes, guys, and this has been the first. This has been this. That is the second La Liga I did, guys. The watch along, and this also isn't it. This is the first La Liga watch along match reaction. Well, I'm gonna also put the Bundesliga as well. So I'm going to combine everything, guys, on the channel. This season I'm going to combine this area, the Premier League and the Bundesliga alongside La Liga. So yes, guys, everything will be on the channel for this season. So yes, guys, happy Sunday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember the Foxes, Leicester taking on Spurs, and that will be tomorrow. That I think it's Monday over there, and it's gonna be tomorrow for me. That will be interesting. So yeah, see you guys in next one, and there are more La Liga stream coming up. I'm out.